Yeah. So today we are going to learn the continuous part of the group policies. Okay, we will continue with respect to the group policy. Yesterday we learned about the basics of group policies, like we understood what is a group policy and how many types of settings we have in the group policy, like we have computer setting and user settings. And then we learned how can you create the group policy, like what and all level you can create the policies, I mean settings. So you can apply the policies at the local computer level. Okay, and then you can apply at the group policy level. In the group policy also you can apply at the site level, domain level, and OU level. So you can even apply policy at the multiple level, because when you apply the policy at the certain that exact OU level, that will be directly linked to the particular OU. If you look at here in the Bangalore, I have created one OU, one policy here. For the Bangalore OU, I have created one policy called Bangalore-GPO wallpaper. But if you go to the Bangalore OU here, and if you click on the group policy inheritance, you can see two more policies are getting inherited from the top level. From which level they're coming? If you look at the location, the default domain level policy is coming from the Microsoft.com, means from here, from the Microsoft.com domain. Okay. Another one is coming at the Bangalore, I mean, BNG level, from here, BNG level. Okay. But if you go to the ITOU here, and if you see at the ITOU, you can see three policies. Why? One is directly created to the ITOU. You can see the location is IT here, and then another one is at the Bangalore level. That is also wallpaper, and the third one is default domain policy at the Microsoft level. So why am I showing you this one here? The policies will be getting inherited from the parent folder. No matter on top of it, if you have in that hierarchy, if you have 100 OUs on top, okay, and if that is a child OU, obviously all the 100 policies, OU related policies, will be getting inherited to the child object or the child OU. But the conflict will be how the conflict will be handled. I mean, say for example, in multiple policies you may have a same settings. Okay, in out of 100 policies you may have 5 policies having the wallpaper related settings, and there is a conflict. Maybe one policy has got wallpaper one, another two has got wallpaper two, three wallpaper three, four wallpaper four, and fifth one is also wallpaper five. How the conflict will be happening? Then I told you we can, I mean, the policy will be getting processed in the order called LSDOU. Okay, L means local system, S means site level, D means domain level, OU means organizational unit level. So whatever policy will be linked to the OU here, okay, that policy will be always winning. On top of it, if it has got n number of time conflict, it doesn't no care about it. Okay, it will only apply the settings whatever is related in the respective OU related policy. Sometime what happens in the OU related policy only you will have the conflict. Okay, say for example I will create one more policy here at the IT OU level only. Okay, what I will do, IT, okay, generic generic or okay, the IT generic wallpaper GPO. Okay, if you look at here now, at the ITOU level there are two policies. One is IT generic wallpaper GPO, another one is IT GPO wallpaper. Okay, means this is specific to the IT and this is specific, this is a generic wallpaper, but both the policies talks about the wallpaper only. Okay, now if you look at the ITOU, and if you see the policies which are linked to the same OU are two: IT GPO wallpaper, IT generic wallpaper. And next to this, before this, you can see the link order. So sometimes what happens, you may need to have this one as the winner. So what you have to do, the link order is second. Okay, what we have to do, we have to increase the number to 1. You have to click on move link up, then the IT generic wallpaper will go on top and the IT GPO wallpaper comes down. So here, lesser the number, more the priority. If the link order is less, high priority will be there. If the link order is high, it will be having the low priority. So this is how you can set the link order. Okay, if you want, whenever there is a conflict at the OU level itself, then you can play with the link order of the group policy. Clear? Is it clear, guys? Hello, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here I have not sent any wallpaper. Okay, see generic one, what I'll do, I'll simply go edit wallpaper. I'll go to policies, I'll go to administrative templates, desktop, and desktop, and I'll go wallpaper here. What I will do, I will enable it, but I will not put any wallpaper, so it will become dark screen. It will have a dark screen. Okay, or I can do double slash test.jpg. Okay, simply one dummy path have given. Okay, then what I will do now, if you look at the wallpaper 10, Windows 10 machine, if I log in as Mehboob, he will have the IT wallpaper now. Okay, or the generic one will be there because I have changed the link order now there. Let me log in and see which one will be there. See, it is having a dark screen. Why? Because here the policy. Okay, what I have done in the group policy, if you go, the priority, if you go to the OU here, IT, and you see the link order for the generic wallpaper GPO as set to 1, and when the policy gets processed, it will apply the settings of this generic wallpaper GPO, but it does not have any path. Correct? It doesn't have any path. That is the reason it is showing dark. Now what I will do, I will increase the priority of this generic wallpaper GPO to 1. So sorry, 2. See now the generic has become 2, and IT GPO wallpaper has got the link order priority 1. Okay. Now whatever policy settings are there in the IT GPO wallpaper, they will win. Okay, how to check that? Just go to the W10, Windows 10, go to command prompt, and just run a command called gp update slash force. See, the policy update has been completed successfully. That is for the computer. Now it is now reading the information from the domain controller for the users. Okay, because now we have made a user level policy settings only. Correct? Huh? Because wallpaper we have applied the user policy now, so it is just reading the latest information. Yeah, so what I'll do, let me log off and log in again, or you can restart also, because it is showing some error. So let me restart, but you are not supposed to restart any server or computer without having the permissions. See, in IT department, Uptime is very very important. Means uptime means you should always have the application server up and running, and the application should be up and running. You should never restart any server simply like this. Okay, this is my lab environment, I can do n number of time because I know what is the impact and what is not. Okay, and you are never supposed to, you are not supposed to restart any server. Even if you want to restart any server, you have to raise a change, okay, ticket you have to raise, and then take the approval for the downtime of the application, and then perform the restart during the off business hour. Off business hour means once everybody goes home, right after 9 o'clock, you need to plan. Okay, so send controller date. Let me log in. PASSWRD at the rate 123. Account time restriction that prevent from. Okay. See, if you go to RDC, if I go to user and Mehboob, maybe there is some restriction is there for the IT user Mehboob. Okay. So if you go to account, log on hours, see, it is log on denied. Okay. Wednesday. See, Wednesday we have denied log on. Now that is the reason he is unable to log in. So what I will do, let me allow him for login. Log on permitted. Apply. Okay. We made no other day. We have restricted him to log on Wednesday. So that is the reason. So now if I go to W10 Windows 10 machine, now if you enter the username and password, okay, it will take some time, but let me verify. Okay, now let me go here, Windows 10 login. Yeah, now see, it has taken up. Whatever settings I have made, it is reflected now. I have made Mehboob to log in anytime. Okay, 24 bar 7 he can log in. There is no time restriction now. It is completely allowed. Okay, so now he is trying to log in. Okay, but let me check command prompt. If I go gp update slash force, if I do, now looks like it is fine. Group policy. Okay, it's correct only. So now let me log in. So let me check why it is not um, applying. Okay, there is a command called RSOP, so it will provide you the list of resultant set of policies. Okay, so it will tell you what are policies have been applied, all those information, and we can see the information. Okay, if you go to Windows settings, security, it is not coming. See, I don't see the user settings is not applied here. Okay, okay, 1 minute. So we'll see the link order to less. 1 minute now, we'll see. So sometimes it will take little time to get the latest update. Okay. So now let me log off to the Windows 10 machine and log in again. This is something wrong actually. 1 minute. Yeah. See, I can see the IT wallpaper. After I remove the policy here, IT generic policy I have removed and re-enabled again. And what I will do, I will put a different wallpaper there. Okay, now to the generic one, what I will do, I will put a different wallpaper. Okay, so then you will understand the wallpaper. So what I'll do, let me put one generic one. So I'll increase the size of it, and I can put it in the black. So I'll save it as JPEG file. So gen wallpaper. Okay, so I'll copy that file now. This generic wallpaper copy, I'll just copy that. I'll go to this RDC where my group policy created. I'll go to D drive and go to the data folder, and here I'll paste this file, and now hold the shift button, right click on the generic wallpaper, copy this as path, copy this as path, then I'll go to the generic wallpaper in the group policy management console, edit it, click on policies, click on administrative templates, click on desktop wallpaper and desktop, and here the generic wallpaper is there. If you see, we have given some wrong name here. What I will do, I will replace that with the actual path. I'll apply and OK. So now the policy has been applied in the generic wallpaper. Also you can see the settings here. I have applied user settings here, user configuration enabled under the policies administrative template desktop wallpaper, and this is the path I have given. Okay, so we are good now. So now what I will do, let me go to the Windows 10 machine, run the command gp update / force, and let me pull the latest GPO information. Computer policy updates completed, user also completed. Let me log off, and now let me log into Windows 10 again. Yes. So this is very important to understand, to do the troubleshooting. Okay, why the policy is not coming? You need to check what is the problem, whether the link order is the problem, whether the policy inside any problem is there, any mistake is there. Okay, Normally whenever there is a dark screen comes, that means the policy is applied. Maybe you don't have the permission for the file, or maybe the path, see now it is coming dark, that means the policy is applied correctly. Previously it was coming the IT wallpaper, correct na, to Mehboob. But why now it is dark? Because in the ITOU there is a wallpaper called generic wallpaper, and I have created that, and I have set the link order. See link order, if you see the ITOU, the link order is, first link order is generic wallpaper GPO. That means there is some permission, or maybe there is some path issue is there. So let me go to this one data, and this wallpaper properties, and go to the security, and everyone read is there, so we are good, no need to worry. Okay, with respect to the policy we don't have to worry. So I'll go to the security, everyone I can give little bit modify access also, high level of access is there, so we are good. But however the policy is not giving the wallpaper, right wallpaper. So let me go to the generic wallpaper, edit, go to the policies, administrative templates, desktop wallpaper, desktop, and here if you look at the wallpaper, maybe something is wrong here. Okay, I got it. See, I have given d colon slash data slash generic wallpaper. That means the computer is looking for the path, this path in the local computer. If you see example, using a local path means in the local computer, in my client computer, what it is coming in the here in the Windows 10 machine, in the D drive, in the PC here, in this D drive it is searching for that path, but does not have any folder. That is the reason that policy is not setting up the right value. So what we have to do, we have to put the UNC path. Okay, what you have to do, you have to put the UNC path like microsoft.com. Okay, if you give the path like this, or you have to give RDC01. If you give like this, if you go to data folder, server name I am giving now here, right click, copy as path, go to the wallpaper here, and now instead of d colon slash data slash generic wallpaper, I am giving the UNC. Okay, see here UNCB slash RDC, I am telling in the root DC, in the slash data folder there is a wallpaper. So now if I apply the wallpaper, apply the policy settings here, and now if you go to the W10 Windows 10, go to command prompt, run the gp update slash force, so here I am conflicting with the wallpaper. Maybe you have any other conflict also. Okay, whatever it is there, but the troubleshooting is same. Okay, now let me log in PSSW audio at that 123. Now we are correcting, we have troubleshooted. Okay, now we need to get the generic wallpaper, because here the processing policy processing order is set to 1 for the generic one. If you look at here ITOU, the generic wallpaper is set to link order is 1, so this will always take the priority, because lesser the number, higher the priority. See here, you are getting generic wallpaper. So what I will do, if you want to keep the other one, the IT GPO, what you have to do, here the link order is to click on this up button, move link up, then the IT wallpaper will be first priority. Now what you have to do, you have to go here, go to command prompt, run a command called gp update slash force, then it will talk to the domain controller and pull the latest information or update. What is the latest update? Here we have told the domain controller to keep IT GPO wallpaper 1 has the high priority for the respective IT OU here. Okay. Now if you log off and log in, then you have the IT wallpaper. Send control or delete. PASSWORD at the rate 123. PASSWORD at the rate 123. You can see here you have the IT wallpaper. You will have the IT wallpaper there now. See, this is how you will deal with the Active Directory group policies conflicting, and this is how you will play with the link order, and this is how you will troubleshoot the group policies actually. See, wantedly have made such changes, but I have just recreated how the problem comes and how we can look into it and do the troubleshooting. Okay, I think now you are very much clear with the link order and how you have to make the link order changes and do the troubleshooting. Okay, now what I will do, I will create one more policy. Okay, to the HR department. Okay, see, there is no HR department does not have any policies now. Okay, so let me create one HR wallpaper here. I don't have any HR wallpaper. Okay, let me do. I have a cloud one there. IT is there, cloud is not there. Okay, do one thing. I'll create an HR admin is there, na? So what I'll do, I'll take the admin wallpaper from here. See, I have the admin here. Copy this and put it in the RDC here. Copy the path of the admin wallpaper. Okay. Now I'll go to the group policies. Here I would like to create another policy. Okay, for the admin department. Okay, right click on the admin department, create a GPO in this domain and link it here. You can create like HR GPO -WP wallpaper. Okay, created, and you see link order is 1 because only one policy is linked at the admin folder. See, only one policy is there. That is the reason you can see the link order is 1. And if you look at here, IT has got two OUs, two GPOs, and that is the reason it is telling you, it is giving an option which one should take the priority link order. Okay, you can play with this, and one policy, I mean one OU will have n number of policies. Okay, you can have one policy, one setting is one setting is in one policy, or multiple settings can also be in one policy. Okay, so I'll show you now. Okay, so HR GPO, if you go to the HR GPO, right, and see, you don't have any computer configuration and user configuration. Now I wanted to apply group policy. Right click on the created GPO, which is HR GPO wallpaper. Go to edit, go to users configuration, go to policies, go to administrative templates, and then go to wallpapers here, desktop, and then desktop, and then you have an option called wallpaper. Enable the wallpaper, give the paths. See, same RDC hyphen slash data slash admin, because this is admin department. I want to fit this one or fill this one. Okay, so I'll apply the policy here now, and okay. So now what I will do, admin, I'll go to the Active Directory. If you look at, Mehboob is in ITOU, and that is the reason when I logged into the IT, I mean when I logged into this computer as Mehboob, I am getting the IT wallpaper. Now Mehboob got transferred to HR department. Imagine, let me move Mehboob from this ITOU to HROU. Under India, under Bangalore, he will be transferred to HR. Sorry, not HR, admin. Okay, so I think I created wrong here. I have to rename it here. Sorry. I have created HR. Sorry, it should be. Let me rename it. Rename can be possible. Nothing to worry. Admin. Okay. See, admin GPO wallpaper. It is changed. No worries. Now let me log into this computer as Mehboob. Now Mehboob got transferred to. Okay, Mehboob got transferred to HR. So now, sorry, not HR, admin. Okay, he moved into admin department now. Let me check whether now he will get the policies of IT department or the admin department. PASSWRD at the rate 123. PASSWRD at the rate 123. See, it will take a while now because it should talk to the domain controller because there is a lot of changes happened in the backend. One is the HR got moved, the user has got moved to the admin department. That is the major changes, and all the policies settings, whatever it is already collected, they will be loosed, and you see admin wallpaper has come. Why? Because the user is present over the admin department now. See, the user is present, the Mehboob user is present in the admin department. Okay, and that is the reason he don't see, I mean he don't see the IT wallpaper and he's seeing the admin wallpaper. And now you see he can open the command prompt. See, let me show you. He can open the command prompt now. See, if you want to see the time, he can see the time. If you want to quit, he can quit. See, quit, exit. See, it is working. Now I'll quickly show you one more thing. Okay, now you may ask a question, sir, how can I know where is the settings will be there? Okay, where is the settings will be there? You may have experience and you may know what settings comes where and all, but how we will know the settings, sir? Okay, to do that I wanted to show you something here. Okay, say for example, you may get a request how disable the command prompt for the users, and you don't know where is the settings comes. What you can do Google how to disable command in Windows 10 via GPO step by step. If you Google it like this, okay, you can see there are multiple articles comes. Open that. See here, they are telling go to the group policy, go to the user configuration administrative templates. Under that system, under that you have an option called prevent. You can see here he has gone to user configuration. Under the administrative templates, he has gone under the system. You can see prevent access to the command prompt. Now I know where is the settings, command prompt settings comes. What I'll do, I'll quickly go to the root domain controller here. Okay, and go to the GPO here and go to admin department GPO. Right click and edit the GPO. Now that article told me go to the user configuration, go to the administrative templates. Under that it is asking me to go to the system, and it says there you see prevent access to the command prompt. You see here there is an option prevent access to the command prompt. Double click on it and it says not configured means disable the command prompt. Okay, if it is not configured means, if you see here, the policy settings prevent user from running the interactive command prompt command.exe. The policy settings also determines whether batch files can run on the computer or not. If you enable this policy settings and user tries to open a command window, the system display a message explaining that a settings prevents the action. Okay, if you disable this policy settings or do not configure it, user can run the command.exe and batch files normally. Means if you disable it or if you click on not configured, you see here it says not configured only. See, it says not configured now here, correct now. And even if you disable also, the user will be able to run the command prompt. But what are we going to do? We are going to enable this policy. That means the what is this policy? This will prevent access to the command prompt. So I am enabling it. That means the user will not be able to run the command prompt. Okay, and it says disable the command prompt script processing also. No, I mean, if you are running any script inside the operating system, would you like to disable that? No, I don't want to disable any script, but only I need to disable the user to not to run the command prompt. Okay, so apply and okay. Now, if you go to Windows 10, if you run command prompt, see, you can still see the timings and all. Why? Because the settings are still there in the RDC and the settings are not applied at the client level. It will take some time. So to forcefully get the settings, what we have to do? We have to run the command called gp update / force. See here, the group policy update has been completed for the computer and user. Now if you log off or if you just exit and try command prompt, see, it is applied. The command prompt has been disabled by your administrator. Press any key to continue. If you press any key, it will go off. So this is how you can apply a new policy. The whatever settings you don't know, you may think whatever settings. How to disable pen drive? If you want to go, just Google it and understand. How to disable wallpaper, how to apply wallpaper, how to set the screensaver, how to remove the shutdown button, how to remove the restart button, how to whatever settings you wanted to do in the computer. If you want to do, how to deny user not to install the software, everything can be done using the command prompt. I mean the group policy. If you want to know, you go to the Google and try to understand where the settings comes like this. Okay, and then you can apply once you have the understanding. Okay, so now the last one is what I would like to show you is, I wanted to show you how can you remove or how can you exclude one particular user from the group policy. Okay, so what I would, I'll go to the ITOU here. I'll create a user called Sanju. Right click on the OU and create a new user, Sanju. Sanju @microsoft.com. PASSWOD @123, PASSWOD @123, and I don't want to change the password. And yeah, I'm good now. I have created the user. Now, without making any changes, okay, let me here add the Sanju to administrator Windows 10, this one, because Sanju should have access to the Windows 10 PC, right? So members, I'll add Sanju. I've added Sanju to this group called administrator Windows 10 PC, because I need to grant Sanju access to the Windows 10 machine. So I have added the Sanju user to this Windows 10 group, administrator group. Now if I try to log in, it will be done because I am part of the Windows 10 administrator group. Right click, send control and delete. Click on other user here below. PASSWOD @123. Sorry, this is Sanju. PASSWOD @123. See, Sanju is able to log in. Why? Sanju is newly created, but however, Sanju is part of the group. What is the group? The Windows Administrator Windows 10 PC. Okay, for that group, we have granted administrator access, right? So that is the reason Sanju is able to log into this computer and as a administrator. And now if you see, he can get the wallpaper. What wallpaper he will get? If you look at RDC, if you look at the IT, he will get the IT wallpaper because priority 1 is IT. Okay. Now let me that is disturbing. Okay, fine. Let this Windows 10 login completed. First time, right? It will take some time to reflect the changes. So today's class is very very important, guys. You have to spend at least 2 3 times. You have to watch it. Okay. First time, it will take some time to create. See, it is now giving the IT wallpaper. Why? Because the policy applied here and the first priority is IT wallpaper. Now, I don't want Sanju to apply this policy. I mean, Sanju should not get impacted with this policy. Okay. Sanju never ever apply this policy. Okay. So, what I will do, I will go to this policy. Okay. Go to the delegation here, and here what I will do, I will add, go to advanced. Okay, I'll add Sanju. And what I will do, Sanju has got read permission here, but I don't want him to read that policy itself. I'll deny him. Sanju should not be able to read the policy, which is IT GPO wallpaper, and apply explicitly. Okay. Okay. Sanju, if you go to the delegation of this policy, you see Sanju has got a custom policy, custom settings, custom permission, means he does not have a read permission also. Okay, so we are good then. Now let me go to the Windows 10 machine, command prompt, gp update slash force. Computer policy refresh happened. Now the user policy refresh also happened. Now let me log in to this Windows 10 machine again, and you can see the generic wallpaper comes, even though I have not manipulated anything there. Okay. Now Sanju is trying to re-log in after the policy refresh or GPO refresh. See, why? Because now you are getting the generic wallpaper here. If you look at the RDC01, if you go to the policy, the first priority is IT GPO only. But ideally for Sanju, I should get the generic wallpaper. I mean, I should not get the generic wallpaper. I should get the IT wallpaper. But in the RDC to the GPO called generic to the IT GPO, what I have done, I have not given access to Sanju. I have told Sanju not to read the policies. See, if you have the see authenticated users, if you look at read permission is there. That means whatever user whatever user has got a read permission, they will be able to read the settings of the group policy and apply that policy. I'm telling Sanju you should not read any policy at all, deny everything. Then obviously he will not be able to read any information from the IT wallpaper, IT GPO wallpaper, and that is the reason he has got this wallpaper, because there are two wallpaper settings here, this one and this one. Since it is denied, it is applying the wallpaper of the generic one. Okay, no matter if the link order changed also. If the link order changed, that will impact the other users who Mehboob and all, it will impact. See, now let me move Mehboob back from admin to IT. Move Mehboob back from admin to IT. Okay, so Bangalore, and if I move IT, Okay. Now, if I try to log off as Sanju, and if you try to log in as Mehboob, Mehboob will have the IT wallpaper because here the link order for the entire OU is first one is IT. Okay. So this is how you guys will play with the GPO. Password at the rate 123. Any questions, guys? This is very very important, yaar. You should know the group policies if you want to work as a uh, server administrator. Something went wrong here. Let me check why it is. So, who am I? Who am I? It is Sanju. Oh, okay. I should have logged in as Mehboob, na? Sorry. Okay, what I'll do, I'll log in as Mehboob now. Since I logged in as Sanju only, I am getting the same. Ideally, that should come. But if I log in as Mehboob, okay, so Mehboob should get the IT wallpaper. Yeah. See, you can see IT wallpaper Mehboob. See, I have not changed any link order here. If you look at the GPO link order, the IT GPO still has got one. And that is the reason for Mehboob it is giving the IT wallpaper. But for Sanju, if you look at, Sanju is denied with the IT GPO, and that is the reason he is getting the generic wallpaper, because for him only one policy is applied. For others there are two policy, and since the two policy is there, and it will go and look at the link order. If you want to make the changes to all the users, then you can play with the link order. That's all. Okay, so this is how this is called GPO security filtering. They call it as security filtering. It means you can filter it out which user you need to give the access permission to read the policy, and to which users, what and all users you should not give the permission. Okay, that is called as security filtering. So with this, I think we have covered almost all the GPO. Okay, and one more last thing is there. If you look at here, if you right click on the any policy, there will be an option called enforced. Enforced means that will be mandatorily applicable to all the users. That is like enforcing. Like when we have the section 144 emergency, everybody, all the citizens in the nation should follow the emergency. That is applicable for every nook and corner and every person in the country or the state, right? The same way, enforce means everybody should be having the access. Okay, there is no limitations. Okay, that is called as enforce. And if you want to stop the inheritance, I said the policy will be getting inherited from the top. If I go to ITOU here, you can see the
Soilda మాత్రం
policy.
అవుతుంది మనకు మంచిగా తీసుకోబరు
If you see the group policy,
ఇలాగా ఏడాక తులితి నువ్వు నాకు
yes,
మంచిగా వేసుకోబరు
can you please go on mute? Yeah. See, if I just right click on this ITOU, okay, there is an option called block inheritance. That means none of the policies from the top will come. Say for example, if I see the ITOU and in the group policy inheritance, you see there are four policies are there. Okay, what are the four policies? Two policies are from the IT location. If you look at the location, see IT, and two are from Bangalore, and another one is from default domain policy. If you right click on the ITOU and if you say block inheritance, okay, see the four will go off, the two will go off, which are coming from the Bangalore and at the domain level. And you see there is an exclamatory symbol here, I symbol. Okay, that means the inheritance is blocked. This ITOU does not have any inheritance from the top level. But if you go to the Delhi, okay, not Delhi, if you go to the HROU, he has got the inheritance Bangalore and Microsoft.com. If you go to the sales, same Bangalore and Microsoft.com. That is getting inherited from where? From Bangalore level and Microsoft.com level. So that blocking will be respective to the particular OU only. It does not have any other sub hierarchy. It is from the parent of it. That's all. See, IT is parent of admin, sorry, Bangalore and India and also Microsoft.com. Correct, na? That is a hierarchy. Okay. So if you want to unblock it, just right click and say uncheck the block inheritance, and you can see the policies are getting flowed from the parent folder. Okay. This is called as the policy inheritance block. Okay. So I think with this we have covered almost everything of the Active Directory. Okay. So, and the last thing is I wanted to show you, if you want to see how many policies have been applied, go to the command prompt here in the end machine. Okay, and run GP update, sorry, GP result, GP result. Okay, slash minus slash h and d colon slash GPO dot html. See, I'm telling, I'm exporting the GP result. Slash h means it's a switch actually. It's history, and I'm storing this file in my D drive as a name called GPO.html. If you go to your D drive here, this PC, and go to the D drive, and you can see a file called GPO. It's an HTML file. Okay, why HTML? It is easy to understand. See here. Oh, start without data, continue and confirm, start browsing. Okay, if you see applied group policy, there are three policies applied. See, BNG GPO wallpaper, IT generic wallpaper, and IT GPO wallpaper. So there are three policies have been applied. And denied local group policy, anything is denied? Yes. Okay, there is nothing called denied. And security filtering, nothing is there. Okay, and it is only user configuration, right? And computer configurations, it does not have any computer configuration, only user configuration. You have applied policies under the user policies, administrative templates. There is three policies have been applied, and the policy information is there. And if you want to see the settings, click on that, and you see what is everything. You can see applied, is there any filter or not, everything can be seen here. If you want to learn more about the commands, you can just type gp result minus h, and it will give you n number of switches here. If you put GP results space minus s, specify the remote system to connect if you want to remotely connect. Okay, and if you want to the scope, user information, file name, you can see force GP result, display RSOP. See, correct. If I just run GP result and minus R, GP result slash R, oh sorry, it is not RP, it is GP. See, it will tell you if you run the GP result slash R, right? it will give you the RSOP information. Means it will tell you how many policies have been applied. See, you can see the applied policies are here. IT GPO wallpaper, IT generic wallpaper, Bangalore GPO wallpaper. Okay, and denied wallpaper empty. Okay, so if I log in as Sanjo, log off and log in as Sanjo, and if you run the same command, it will clearly tell you how many policies have been applied and how many policies have been denied also. One policy got denied there, correct? The IT wallpaper. So let me log in as Sanju now. Sanju, password at the rate 123. Another 2 minutes, guys. Yeah. So now I'll go to command prompt, run the command called gp result minus h slash h, sorry. Okay, gp result slash h slash r. Yeah, if you see, if you see here, applied group policies are only two: IT hyphen generic wallpaper GPO, Bangalore generic wallpaper. And if you see the filtering, there is a policy: IT GPO wallpaper is filtered. What is the filtering? Denied. Security, I have denied it actually. Okay. So this is how we will understand what policies have been applied, what policies have been denied, everything, every information you can see from here. And then you can go to the group policy here and then see why what is the delegation, is there any custom policy settings are there, or whether the GP result settings have been applied properly or not, that can be reviewed. Okay, so this is all about the GPO. And with that, I think we are closing the GPO topic as well. I'll take the question after stopping the recording. Thank you all. Let me stop the recording.